see what world did he ever imagine that he see my girlfriend and just
everyone. So today I'm getting started a little late. I'm trying to see if I want to go to Second and Charles or if I want to go to Books A Million in Douglasville. So Second and Charles is all the way in Kennesaw, and I hate riding out there. When I go out there, I have to leave by like 8:30 because the traffic is horrible.
I'm starting to believe I can make a change in my reality. And you, the one I looked up to, is no longer a thing I need in my life. I wish you well, I wish you peace. I hope that we'll find harmony. I wish you good, I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell. I wish you well. Ooh, 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 ooh. I knew I had to make a change, discovering my light just outside of your shade. And you, doing the things you do, try to.
So I'm actually looking for the rest of the books, the Expanse series, but I only see book 9. Well, this is like the complete, some type of like complete, like this is, I don't know. Like I saw this book. No, I think I actually have this one. I'm lying to y'all. I think I have this one already. And I think that's pretty much all they have. And then they have 4 Ruined Realms, which I already have. I haven't even read it yet. So that's the only thing I see is just book 9 of the Expanse series. And I really, really wanted to see if they had like the rest of the ones that I didn't have, because I did buy them from here.
I'm outgrowing this stretch. I think I'm finally in the space to say I wish you well.
I don't know what I'm looking for. I really just came to use my coupon. $12. All these full price, all these hardcovers are always expensive. That's why I don't like them. I want to see, is this book by Indy Okafor? Is it still regular price? Still $9.
Starting to believe.
Like I really, really want this, but I don't know. It's just, it's hardcover and it's still $9.
And you, the one I looked up to, is no longer a thing I need in my life. I wish you well, I wish you peace. I hope that we'll find harmony. I wish you good, I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell. I wish you well. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You know what I hate? I hate that I totally missed the, I think it's penny for a page sale. I'm gonna ask them, do they do that here? Because I've never gotten an email saying that they actually do that here. I don't really see anything good, y'all. I just wrote out here just to write out here.
Makes me me. I wish you well. I wish you
want to go look in the like regular fiction section, because right now I'm in young adult.
I wish you could. I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell.
Ooh, I see some Mary Monroe. I may have to get this. I don't know. What book is this? I don't know what book this is, but I'm probably gonna get this. It's only $7 and it's in like really good condition. So which book is this? I really need to read Miss Bacon's. This is only $7.95 though. I may have to just get this because I really want this. They have the Mexican Gothic.
I hope that this
I wanted this. How much is this?
farewell.
This can't be $17. There's no way this is $17. Maybe they forgot to put the sticker on it. But I wanted to read this. So I'm definitely taking this up there to get a price check because I wanted to like read this. And I think my girl Shalita Renee read this and she said it was like really good. So I definitely want to get a price check on this. This book is beat up. Like who in the world? No.
No longer a
I'm kind of sad because I didn't get to see Shaughnessy when she came to Atlanta. I was definitely stalking her Instagram because I knew she was coming to Atlanta, but it's so crazy. I didn't even get a chance to see her. I didn't even know she was well, I knew she was coming to Atlanta, but I guess I was just too late. And there was like a whole book club. I felt FOMO. And I was like, oh man, I missed out. So as soon as I went to her Instagram to see if she was like coming to Atlanta, I saw all the pictures of her. Actually, she had been to Atlanta already. And I was like, what the heck? That would have been a really great experience to actually meet her. Alexis Brianna, make sure y'all go follow her channel. She actually went to the one I think she had in Dallas. So that was like really cool. It's just really cool when you're able to meet people in the community or people that you actually follow on social media. I think that is like amazing. Okay, so let's move because I've been standing here talking for forever. Walter Mosley. Oh, there's some Hannah Morrissey. Oh, look at Toni Morrison. I think this is the same book. So let me know if you actually have read anything by Walter Mosley. Like I read one book by Walter Mosley, but I really didn't like it. And I really want to get into another one of his books, but I'm not sure. Let me see, do I have this book? This is $13. I won't be getting this. But I actually do like Hannah Morrissey. So if you're into thriller or you're a beginner thriller reader, Hannah Morrissey, her books are pretty straightforward. I like her books a lot. And people are looking at me like, girl, are you talking to yourself? No, I'm not talking to myself. So I really want to. This is only $3. Maybe I should get another one of his books. Let me know in the comments if you like Walter Mosley and you like his writing. Put your recommendations of some of his books you've read below. Like I said, I've only read one and I was like, I don't know. His books were really slow. I think that's kind of like what got me. His books are like really, really slow. And I don't like thrillers or criminal thrillers that are slow paced. They have to be medium to fast paced or else I really lose interest. But this one is $3 and that is really not bad. $3, I could do that. But I don't want to pay over, I'm sorry. I don't want to pay over this $4. I don't know. But I know that he does have like a series. I don't know how many books is in his series, but he does have like this series that he's writing. Or I don't know if they're interconnected standalones, but it's kind of like the Index series by J.D. Robb. So I don't know if you can read these like as a standalone, but I read the one book that I read as a standalone. The Man in My Basement. This $4. I don't know. This just calls out to me more, and I guess because it's just cheaper. So I'm gonna put this in the buggy, but Of course, I'm going to add my totals up before I get to the counter because I'm only trying to spend like $30. Now, if you are a beginner thriller reader, like I said, y'all, this was so good. This book is the one who really turned me on to Tammy Hoag. Y'all, this book was so good from beginning to end. I kid you not, it's called The Ninth Girl. And I slick want to get this because my coworker, I actually let her borrow this and then she never gave it back. And I was trying my best to actually find me another copy because I actually wanted to read this again. Like, this would be like a reread for me, which I rarely do, but this is so good. I wanted to read it again. And then that's when I realized my coworker, she never gave it back. I let her borrow like a couple of books because I was bringing books to my job to donate, and then she went through it, but I really wasn't giving away some of them. And she was like, oh, let me read this. And I let her read it, and then she never brought it back. And this is only $2.75. So I think I'm gonna like cop this. You cannot beat $2.75. Oh, they have a paperback copy. I would have preferred the paperback copy.
Thing I need in my life. I wish you well.
Kristen Hannah just everywhere.
I wish you peace.
This is only $5. I wonder how good her older books are. I haven't even read the ones that I have, and I'm trying to get more. This $9, so that must be a newer publication. I kind of feel like I need to read the books that I have of hers. So I have The Nightingale. I have this one. Oh, why do we get books to just get them? Why are we like that? Let me know in the comments. Like, we love books. We're addicted to buying books. Why do we buy books faster than we can actually read them? That's my problem.
I hope that we'll find harmony. I wish you good. I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell. I wish you well. Ooh, 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 ooh. I knew I had to make a change, discovering my light just outside of your shade. And you, doing the things you do, try to dim the thing that makes me me.
I'm going to go to the African American Studies section.
I hope that we'll find harmony. I wish you could.
Hey, good. How are you? Yes. Yes. Did y'all get the new Devney Perry book, the sequel to Shields the Sparrow? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it says we have 4 new hard copies in romance. So let me see.
They might be gone. Well, I don't know. I just looked back there. I didn't see any. I just saw the first book because it should be on like the new where it says now and new. I didn't see any of
We do
them.
have a now and new, but I also know we have some books. The new releases. There's 2 new releases right here. On these little like side cards. And I'll ask somebody if they
Oh, thank you.
Of course, love. No, it just came out today, and I was like, I need to get these out here.
Yeah, I drove all the way out here for this.
I'm so glad.
I was like, oh, because I work in McDonald's, but I live in College Park.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So I was like, well, let me just go out to here because I wanted to come out here anyway.
Right.
And I was like, It takes me like 45 minutes to get out here, so I was like, I know they have to have it.
So this ended up being a good
Yeah.
trip. I'm glad.
Because I've been here for an hour. I was like, where is this book?
Yes, I'm so glad. You can always ask us and we can look it up and make sure too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I was able to check for you.
I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then, can I use this?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
All right, that brings your total to $53.15. Your card.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
I'm so glad.
That first book is so freaking good.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, we gotta wait a whole nother year.
I know that feeling. That's why I don't. Every time I find out about a series, I'm like,
Yes.
hopefully it's old, so I don't have to wait.
Yes, because I like to buy all the series at one time.
Yeah.
So I don't have to wait. Man,
Exactly.
it's been torture.
Oh, I hope this one's good and it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
And you can fill out that survey at the bottom to let us know how we did today to get $5 off your next purchase of $25 or more. You're all set to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you have a great rest
You
of your
too.
day. Enjoy your book.
Thank you.
I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell. I made up my mind this time.
Can we get a matcha green tea frappe?
I'm done with your lies this time.
One extra matcha powder.
I think I'm numb to it. I'm outgrowing your stretch. I think I'm finally in a space to say I wish you well. I wish you peace. I hope they will find hope.
I just took a picture for my Instagram for these books. This is such a pretty display. I absolutely love how I displayed this. These are string lights. I guess that you use like on Christmas trees or something, but I actually have them along my wall. So I decided to illuminate my little mini calyx so that when I take my picture, you can actually see like how the lights illuminate the actual picture. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait to read Rights of the Starling, because if y'all have not read Shield a Sparrow, I'm telling you, it is such an amazing journey. The book is so good, y'all.
I wish you good. I wish you well. I hope that this is our farewell. Yeah. I'm starting to.
I'm reading The Strength of a Few and trying to get through that.
My reality. And you, the one I looked up to, is no.
So I'm going to show y'all what I actually got yesterday. And the first book I'm actually going to show y'all, I only got 4 books. I only intended on getting one. But one book I'm going to show y'all, look how it looks. And I was so hyped on getting Rights of Starling. I was so hyped that when she rung this up, I just like slid my card and paid for it. And then the moment I got home, y'all, I was like, wait a minute, $50. And the moment I got to my car, I was like, $50. I was like, that don't sound right, because I just used a 15% off coupon. So that doesn't sound right. So I looked at the receipt and I was so hyped that I forgot to ask her to price check this book, because the book is raggedy. I mean, y'all, the book is raggedy. The front cover, like, look at that. Y'all see that? The front cover is so raggedy. And I was like, there's no way. Look at this. I was like, there's no way this is $17. Book is completely raggedy. Whatever. And I had been wanting this book. So I ended up paying for it. Then when I got in the car, I was like, the high came down. It's so crazy because I knew my budget was only $30. I just didn't even worry about it. I was going to go return it. I didn't return it. I should have returned it. I just sat in the car, y'all, for like 10 minutes and was like, I wanted to get out and return it, But I just, y'all, I couldn't, and it's not because I didn't want to like I did, but I hate returning things. That's one thing about me. I don't like returning things. I just don't. I'm so, like, I feel embarrassed, to be honest. Like, when I return something, like, in person, I get kind of, like, embarrassed about it. And I feel as if I should have looked at the price, or I should have just been paying attention. Just put it like that. I should have been paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. And I slid my card, and then the transaction went through. So that was on me. I should have been paying attention. I was just so hyped to get the book, that they actually had the book. But I just decided, y'all, I'm going to keep it. It was 15% off, which wasn't a lot, but it was like $2, $3 off. So I ended up only paying like 14, but still, you know what I mean? But still, like, like, it gives like used. And I don't know. I was going to ask her, could I get something off of it, because the book looked horrible. This has a lot to do with socialites, Mexico. It's like a Mexican thriller or gothic story. And I have been wanting to read this because I think Shalita Renee, y'all go follow her channel. It's my girl. She's so funny. But I have been on her channel, and I think she reviewed this last year. So I think she did, because she was reviewing Vampires of El Norte or something like that. Something like that. But I think she reviewed this. She reviewed 2 like Mexican type of like gothic stories on her channel. I could be lying, but I'm just saying. So that's pretty much like why I got this, because it really seemed like really interesting. So that's why I got this. So let me know in the comments if you've read this and if you liked it. And so my whole goal, I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of books. I only went really, y'all, for just the one book, because I knew like my shelves cannot take any more books until I start to unhaul some of them, which I never unhaul books I do unhaul books if I have not read them, but there are just, I know for a fact majority of these books I'm going to read. But my unhaul shelf that I am going to do for the free little library, it is definitely getting full. So there may be an unhaul video coming soon. And then I got this. This was $5.50. This is called Playing in the Dark, Whiteness and the Literary Imagination by Toni Morrison. And y'all, I've never read anything by Toni Morrison before. I'm sorry. Here's my black card. Because I just haven't. So I do have her book, The Bluest Eye, which, where is it? Is it up there? I think it's up there on like that second one. But I do have that one. And this is about, it says Toni Morrison's brilliant discussions of the Africanist presence in the fiction of Poe, Melville Cather, and Hemingway leads to a dramatic reprisal of the essential characteristics of our literary tradition. She shows how much the themes of freedom and individualism, manhood and innocence depend on the existence of a Black population that was manifestly unfree and that came to serve white authors as embodiments of their own fears and desires. So I definitely got this, and let me know if you've read this as well. That was only $5.50, and I really want to get into like some of her literature, because of course, like I hear everyone just, talk about how amazing her writing is. And so I decided I'm going to give it a try. And then the next book that I picked up was it's like a criminal thriller or like a mystery suspense, because Walter Mosley writes like criminal thrillers, but they're not really thrilling. They're really just like criminal mysteries, if I can put that in my own words. So I got this one. It's called Down the River Unto the Sea. And it was only $3.75. And I wanted to read something else that he's written, because I read an arc for one of his books that came out last September. I typically really didn't like it, because I felt like the book just moved a little bit too fast once it got to the ending. And everything was so confusing. Instead of it being suspenseful and a mystery, it was confusing. like one of the characters had 2 different names, or she was known by 2 different things. Comes to find out, the main male character has a son. It was so, I was like, what is going on? So I'm not sure if Walter Mosley's books should be standalones or if they should be read in chronological order according to like publication, because he writes his books like in a series, or at least some of them, like they come in like a series, kind of like the Index series. So this one says, Joe King Oliver was one of the NYPD's finest investigators until he was framed for sexual assault by an unknown enemies within the force. So this sounds promising, like it's going to be good. So I can't wait to read this one. Then the star of the show is Rights of the Starling by Devney Perry. Y'all, oh my gosh, it was the same way I felt about Mayhem and the Mortal by Shanora Williams. So I've been just so excited to get my anticipated reads for 2026. So y'all, this is the sequel to Shields of Sparrow. And if you've not read Shields of Sparrow, it is an amazing fantasy read. I really do think that Shields of Sparrow is high stakes, but it's low fantasy. For people who are really getting started with reading fantasy, I would definitely recommend that book to a beginner fantasy reader, because I'm still a beginner fantasy reader. Even though I'm dabbling in fantasy, I'm really just trying to see how much fantasy I like and how much magical realism and how much of the magical systems I can take, because some books are very, like, they're written for people who are like experts in fantasy. And I really loved her book because it definitely was a journey. It definitely was a good ride. And the way that Shields of Sparrow, the first book, actually ended, y'all, I have been waiting for this book for like since the end of the first book. I was like, oh my gosh. And I think that is the reason that I love when series just come out. Just I need all of the books first, and then I'm going to read it, because just the waiting, it was so hurtful. I'm like, it's hurtful. Like with Shanora Williams' book, Mayhem and the Mortal, I know that there's going to be a sequel, but now I have to wait. Now I have to wait. So that's just one thing that I absolutely just don't like. I don't like waiting for the sequel. So now I know that there's going to be a sequel for Mayhem and the Mortal, but I'm so excited to get this one. And if you've not read Shields of Sparrow, and I know everyone on my channel that are subscribed to me isn't into fantasy, but if you're wanting to just read something outside of your preferred and comfort genre, Shields of Sparrow, amazing. Also, Mayhem and the Mortal, amazing. Mayhem and the Mortal has a bit more humor. It has a bit more melanin written into the words. And I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed it. You definitely have some magical realism, some African mythological inspiration in Shanora Williams' book. And for a beginner reader, that book as well, you definitely should pick up. But I'm so excited to get this one. And I really don't want to read y'all the synopsis, because I don't want to give away the first book if you've not read the first book. So it says, Calandra's 5 kingdoms are on the verge of destruction. The Crook's migration is coming. And in the wake of a devastating attack, I've been separated from the man who owns my heart. That's all I'm going to read, y'all. So I cannot wait to read this. I'm not going to read it now because I want to savor this. I really just want to savor this. So I'm not going to read it now. It'll probably be like next month or something. I don't know.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the bridge.
Y'all, I'm going to take off my glasses because y'all know how I feel about vlogging with my glasses on, because y'all can't even really see my eyes. But I called 4 bookstores today, and I called like 6 Books A Millions to see like who actually had the book. And I know 6 are within my proximity, but they're not close. But I still wanted to call just to check to see if they had Big Girl Blitz by Danielle Allen. And if you've been following me, you already know I have been looking for this book since Pub Day, which was April 14th. Called Eagle's Nest Bookshop, I think. It's in like North Decatur. I called them because Danielle Allen was actually there last week on the 11th, so I assumed that they was going to have some physical copies or maybe even signed copies of the book. Nope. They were like, oh, we don't have any more. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh. So I said, you know what, let me call Books A Million over there. Well, it's not even by my house. Peachtree City is like 35 minutes from me. Even though it's close, it's still 35 minutes from me. I said, let me call them and see if they have a copy. And then when I called earlier, I called around like 11, and she said they had one copy. She said, well, it says we have a copy left. Let me go check. She went and checked. They had a copy of it, and she put it on hold for me. So imagine driving all the way from McDonough, Georgia. If you're from Atlanta, you already know how the traffic in McDonough. So I drove back roads to get here, and it took me 59 minutes. So when I go in here, I'm actually going to just look around, get some footage. Y'all know I love the bookstore. So I'm just going to get some footage to see if there's anything new they actually put in the bargain section. Y'all know that's how I built my library. That bargain section is crucial, but I don't think that they have anything new because every time I come to this location, they never have anything new. Also, y'all, I forgot my mic, so I'm not really going to be able to vlog from afar and y'all still be able to hear me. I'm really gonna have to like keep my DJI pocket like close to me so that if I'm talking to y'all, y'all can hear me. So I'm so excited to get this book. Oh, I'm so excited.
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Gravity.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh.
So I'm trying to look for something by James Baldwin and Octavia Butler, but I don't see any. Last time they had some, I don't see any. And we're in like the fantasy science fiction section, so it's so weird. I saw some last time. I want something like funny. Check this out, Ma'am in the Mortal by Shanora Williams. So darn good. Well, it was good to me.
Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die.
Okay, let's go to the bargain section.
'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me.
And I called about a book.
What's your name?
Eliza. Oh my gosh, yes. I've been looking for that book everywhere. It came out on the 14th and like no one had it. And I'm like, how do you not have it? And then he was like, yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Great. I'm glad we had it for you. Yeah, because I say if you could, yeah, the plus size wear. I know
Yes.
that one.
Oh my gosh. Like the first two books, amazing.
That's okay.
And I was like, I have to get this book.
I'll have
Because
to
really,
check out.
Danielle Allen's books, you can never really find them.
Oh, really?
Even though she's a mainstream author, you can never find them in like traditional bookstores. My mom is like, you just need to just work at a bookstore. I have like 950 books.
Well, you should. If you yeah, when you're in College Park, not far.
Alright.
I'm hiring for, right now I'm hiring for part-time.
Oh, okay.
I don't have full-time, but I do have part-time. I may have a full-time position open up soon. You never know. All right, love. There's survey. Do your survey for us, and that's an extra $5 off of
Okay.
$25, and you can use it with your membership too. So
Okay. Thank you so
savings
much.
on top of that one. All right.
Have
thank
a good
you.
one.
You too.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity.
Y'all, it's so hot in Atlanta. Jesus Christ. Y'all it's so hot right now. Woo, child. I'm like hot, y'all. But I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm so excited to get this good book. I absolutely love Danielle Allen. If you're a reader and you like romance, but it's spicy, you definitely should check out Danielle Allen. Absolutely love her books. Absolutely love her books. It's so crazy. Okay, so today I said I wasn't gonna do any dilly-dallying, but I actually need to go to Dollar Tree, which I think is actually back around the corner. I didn't even know they had a Dollar Tree in Peachtree City, And then I'm going to go across the street to Trader Joe's because, y'all, I'm hot. Hold on for a second. Y'all, I had to cool off for a second. I had to turn the air up real high because it's hot. It's so crazy. And then I got on boots and socks and a cute dress and a vest. Be for real. So I'm going to go to Trader Joe's, Dollar Tree, because I need to get, or at least find some jars that I can use to put my book covers in. Y'all, let's just go, because, y'all, I'm hot. I got to turn the air up.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the tunnel close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity?
Y'all, I actually bought some jars, and I kind of don't like them, but they'll do. It's not that serious. And I'm actually going to decorate them. It's not going to be like an extravagant decoration, but I am going to decorate them. I am going to take the sticker off eventually. I bought 4 of them. One for romance. I did not get one for horror because I only have like this many books. So I didn't get any for horror. I'm going to actually put the horror in with the thriller. So I got romance, thriller. I thought I got 4. Oh, one fell. I was about to say, hold on now. So romance, thriller. So I said, y'all, romance, thriller, fantasy. That's what it was. And that one's already coming out. And historical fiction. So I have 4 jars. I am going to keep the other 2 jars. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had that extra jar. The one with the prompts in it that has nothing in there. Okay, I figured it out. But I'm just going... Y'all hear that echo? Sound like I'm talking into the glass. But I'm going to actually decorate these. Okay, and then... Let me move this. I don't know, but have y'all seen these? I absolutely love these. These come from the Dollar Tree. They're, cheap hand sanitizer. But the other one I have is right here. I totally forgot that I saw this one at Dollar Tree. The last time I got this one from another Dollar Tree. And when I saw these, I was like, oh, I did get that from Dollar Tree. I know it's not bookish, but... you want to make sure you spray your hands before you read your book so you don't get any food smudges. So I don't know what this one smells like. Oh, I should have sprayed that before I got it. Ew. Oh. Okay, it don't smell bad. But this one, y'all smells so freaking good. Is mocha coffee scented. Y'all, this one smells so freaking good. Not even lying. So I'm going to decorate these. I'm going to pull out like some stickers and then just decorate them while I watch TV. But before I decorate these, I am going to show y'all. So okay, I only spent y'all, I didn't even go over budget. I only spent $36. So Big Girl Blitz ended up being $17.99. Then my other two books, I got 50 cents off one book, and then I got like almost $2 off the other one. So I just love Books A Million. I just really do. So of course I got this Elisa Jackson book, and y'all know I love thrillers. I love her books. She is one author that is just an auto buy for me. Anything that she's ever written, I've pretty much liked. Even if it was a 3-star, I've pretty much liked her books. And they're always so thought-provoking, and I love the suspense that her books have. So obviously, if you've read Lisa Jackson, you already know that she writes thrillers. And one thing that I love about her writing style, and I said this before in another video, so if you're new to my channel and you haven't saw me talk about Lisa Jackson, her writing style is like very suspenseful. To be honest, I never predict her characters. Her characters, to me, I feel like are never predictable because there's always like an outlier, if you know what I mean. It's always someone insignificant in the story that's always the perp. And another useful element for her books is her use of dual timeline. I don't know how she's able to use the use of dual timeline to bring the story together currently, like in present day, but she's always able to do that, and it's so freaking amazing. And it's so many authors I know I've read that use the use of dual timeline that it oh my gosh, it takes away from the story, and I don't like that. Another author that I discovered this year, which is ridiculous, I know, that it has like an amazing use of dual timeline, is Eric LaSalle. And I am going to hype his Martyr Maker series up, y'all. I'm going to hype it up every chance I get. So if you're into thrillers and you want something that is medium to fast paced, very thought-provoking, informational, educational, you're going to actually learn something, even though it's a criminal thriller, you definitely have to check out Eric LaSalle's The Martyr Maker. Amazing. So this is called Shiver. I love this cover. And I got this particular book. So this is The Robin on the Oak Throne by K.A. Lind. I want to say Lind. I don't know if it's Lindy or Lind, but y'all look at this. So pretty. I do have Wren on the Holly Library. It's not Holy, it's Holly. Wren of the Holly Library. I do have the first book. I think this is actually a duology, but I'm not really sure. But I've only seen 2 of them. I do have the first book. I haven't read it yet, but that's all right. So this is pretty much, I'm pretty sure this has elements of magical realism and fantasy in it. And that's why I got the first one, because one of my friends was like, girl, you have got to read this. It was so good. She said she devoured it in like 2 days. And then obviously this one just went on sale, because I've actually been checking for this one to see if this one has went on sale so that I can have both of them. And lo and behold, it was $12.99. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it, because I've been waiting for this book to go on sale for forever. A little bit of the synopsis says, the only thing worse than fearing a monster is falling for one. Kierce McKenna just shattered the monster treaty again. It wasn't entirely her fault. The job was supposed to be simple. Steal a goblin made bracelet off of the queen of the nymphs in her own palace. Trade the bracelet for a way to uncover the truth about her past, except everything goes sideways. And not to give y'all too much, because I'm learning, y'all, that I'm wanting to go into books a little bit more blind than I am, because sometimes authors do a really horrible job, or I'm not sure who writes the synopsis for books, but sometimes they do a really bad job at spoiling the book. They're supposed to leave some things to our imagination, if you know what I mean. So agree with me if you hate when a book has a really long synopsis and they just give away too much. So I got that. And the star of the show, yay, Big Girl Bliss by Danielle Allen. Y'all know I love Danielle Allen. So I absolutely love this book. So this book centers around Jasmine, which is one of the 3 girls in the Curve series. So it's Aaliyah and Curvy Girl Summer, Nina and Plus Size Player. And then you have Jasmine and Big Girl Blitz. Man. Y'all, I called like... So the first day that it was published, I called 6 bookstores, including independent bookstores, plus Barnes & Noble, plus Books A Million. Nobody had it. So today, I was sitting at my desk, and I was like, okay, let me call Books A Million that's in Peachtree City, which is pretty much close to my house. So, call Peachtree City. Peachtree City's like, we have 1 copy left. We'll put it on hold for you. And yeah, y'all, I'm so happy. So if you don't know anything about this Curve series, it is really just a romance series that really explores body positivity, stigmatization of people that are big, plus size, and them finding true love in someone who really genuinely just wants to be with them for who they are, not because of their size, but because of their character and personality and how much they know that this person can bring to the relationship. There are some heavy topics in all of the, I want to really say there are some heavy topics in all of her books. To be honest, Plus Size Player, I don't really feel is as heavy as Curvy Girl Summer and Big Girl Bliss, because I did start this on audiobook, but I really wanted to read this with my eyes. So sorry, Danielle Allen, I didn't do a review because I wanted to get the physical copy. I'm sorry. So I really want to read this with my eyes because that's what I did with the other 2 books. Well, no, I didn't. Plus Size Player, I did listen to the audiobook because I just had to do a review, but I really want to get into this month. Hopefully, if not this month, next month, most definitely, because I'm already on chapter 7. And like I was saying, she explores some really just heavy topics for women that are plus size. And even though she explores like body positivity and stereotypes of, you know, women that are plus size, I think that this is for all women, because in some form of fashion, the Western standard of what beauty looks like is a size 2, size 3. So just not plus size women could resonate with this. All women can resonate with this because at some point in life, all women are target of ridicule for their bodies. So I just absolutely love it. So in the first one, I just love Aaliyah. She's just my favorite character, really, though, out of all of them. So in the second book, Nina, I want to say Danielle Allen addressed more of Nina's lack of commitment in like her previous dating experiences. Curvy Girl Summer really lays the foundation of the Curve series. It just lays the foundation as far as like the stereotypes behind a person's size and what that looks like in a world that's full of thin people, and how even your family can be judgmental, how people correlate size to worth. Y'all, when I tell you, I was just talking to my mom today about how sometimes when you're a plus size girl as myself, that when people see like a bigger woman with a man and he looks good and he's in shape, oh, he possibly can't really like her because she's big. As if size determines how much worthy a person is. And it's a shame that people do that to us. I'm going to say us because I'm a big girl. And then even when a man may approach you, it's almost as if some men approach bigger women because they feel like, so you're fat, you can't be picky, and I know you don't have standards. And then proceed to get in the relationship with a big woman, a plus size woman, and use her for whatever he can use her for. And some men, y'all, have that perception that all big women have low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, have no standards. So you're going to take what you can get. And then my mom was like, oh, you know what? That is really true. Like, that's really true. Like, she's like, that's actually true. Like, we see it. We see it. So that's my little TED talk. And even though, like, I'm working on my weight, I'm going to the gym, that doesn't matter to people. If you're fat, you're fat. And I'm sorry if the word fat may offend people, but it's true. Like, I've heard it my whole entire life. I was always active. I played sports. And as I got older, especially from like elementary, y'all, to high school, I just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Even though I was playing sports. Outside, even when we used to live in an apartment complex, playing football, y'all, with the boys. Always active, can outrun y'all, the boys. No, these knees. But they used to knock on the door. And you know, I was friends with all the boys in the apartment complex for the right reason. So they would knock on the door and ask my mom. They'd be like, can she come out to play football with us? So that just goes to show you how active I was. I am going to do these jars. And then I'm going to come back and show y'all the jars. It's not that cute, but it'll do. So I just put like some stickers. If y'all can see that, I just put like stickers because these weren't as big as the other ones. And it's like circular. So it has like this flat surface right here. And then you can also lay it down like this. So it can be like that. So I just put like these floral stickers. And then this one, same thing with this. I put like, I really just threw some stickers. So it's not really even that cute because, yeah, I just didn't have enough room to actually really decorate. So I absolutely just, it's kind of cute. And then this one, you can see that. And so I just added some here. It took me like 15 minutes because I was really just trying to cover it up as much as I could. But to be honest, I don't like the decoration. I really should have just saved my stickers and just put them up here like this. Cause I'm like low-key wanting to just take the stickers off, but I'm just gonna keep the stickers on. So I'm just gonna separate horror and thrillers are going to go together. Historical fiction and non-historical fiction. So historical fiction and historical non-fiction are going to go together. And I'm going to have fantasy. I think I have more thriller than anything. Science fiction and fantasy is going to be in one pile as well. So this really shouldn't take me long because I know pretty much I already know like the categories of the books. So I'm putting them like in piles like this. Oh no. What am I doing? Wrong category. What? Oh, wrong category. Look at Uncle James Baldwin. Ooh, child, y'all. This is a lot. I'm going to show y'all how much I have left to separate. This is how much I need to separate. And then these are the piles. So this is all my thrillers. That's romance. Historical fiction, like Black literature, African American studies. And then this is all like fantasy, magical realism. that is today's video. So let me know in the comments what you're reading this week. Did you buy anything new this week? Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite books. I want to know. Meet me in the comments. Put a book emoji. You already know what to do. I don't even have to keep reminding y'all. If you don't know what to comment, put a book emoji in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.